Underwater tunnels are engineering wonders that connect separate worlds beneath the ocean, from London's Thames to Sydney's spectacular shortcut. Get ready to see the top amazing ocean tunnels that will leave you in awe. In just 4 minutes, you can travel from Europe to Asia without a passport. The 8.5 kilometers long Marmaray Tunnel under the Bosphorus Strait is one of the most impressive underwater structures in the world.
Of a project dreamt up by Ottoman sultans more than a century ago.
Marmaray is the world's deepest underground railway tunnel, with the main section lying 54 meters underwater and assembled from giant sunken tunnel blocks, strong enough to withstand a weight of 9 tons. Designed to withstand earthquakes, the Marmaray is not only a step forward in technical safety, but also helps Istanbul reduce congestion, carrying up to 1.5 million passengers a day. Marmaray is the first tunnel connecting 2 continents, inaugurated on the occasion of the 90th anniversary of the Republic of Turkey. Next on the journey, we come to the Thames Tunnel, a construction that holds its own secrets and challenges. The Thames Tunnel, the world's first underwater structure, who was bold enough to build it, in London, completed in 1843 by the genius Marc Isambard Brunel, was the first waterway and the epitome of engineering daring. "360 meters long, connecting Rotherhithe to the River Thames. The original Thames Tunnel was for pedestrians and cost just 1 penny, and featured a revolutionary tunnel shield that could penetrate soft ground without flooding. The world's first banquet hall, shopping mall, and underwater fair was here, and Londoners still walk through that history every day. From the daring Thames Tunnel, our journey continues to the Trans-Bay Tunnel, a modern icon associated with the vibrant life of San Francisco Bay. The Trans-Bay Tunnel is an engineering masterpiece of the Bay Area Rapid Transit BART system, opened in 1974 and still carries millions of passengers each year. Nearly 3 kilometers long, located at a depth of about 41 meters under the San Francisco Bay, this project offers a safe, dry, and unique journey as the train glides through a sturdy, reinforced concrete tunnel under one of the most iconic bays in the United States. The Trans-Bay Tunnel is made up of 57 giant tubes, fabricated on land, floated, precisely positioned, and then sunk to the bottom of the bay, a feat that requires absolute precision. After modern upgrades with superior earthquake resistance, the Trans-Bay Tunnel offers a smooth, fast, and safe journey, becoming an interesting hidden passageway alongside the iconic Bay Bridge of the Bay Area. If the Trans-Bay Tunnel is a hidden passageway under the San Francisco Bay, the Musco Tunnel opens up a surprising journey in another land with its own challenges. Sweden's secret naval base. Sounds like something out of a spy movie, but it really happened. Located south of Stockholm, completed in 1969, The tunnel is nearly 3 kilometers long and 70 meters deep under the Baltic Sea, leading straight into the Moscow underground fortress carved out of solid rock. This is one of the largest underground facilities in Europe, with docks, repair facilities, and a hospital built into the mountain, designed to withstand even a nuclear attack, where warships can enter directly through giant blast doors like a real-life naval bat cave. Today, the Moscow base remains active, shrouded in secrecy and playing an increasingly important role in a volatile geopolitical landscape. Next up is the Fehmarn Belt Tunnel, the undersea megaproject connecting Germany with Denmark. Connecting Denmark with Germany, 18 kilometers long under the Baltic Sea, expected to be completed in 2029 and will become the world's longest combined road and rail tunnel. It was built differently by assembling giant concrete blocks placed on the seabed. Each block is 217 meters long, 42 meters wide, and weighs up to 73,000 tons, like giant Lego pieces floating before being assembled. The blocks were built at the world's largest factory in Denmark, took 9 weeks to complete, then floated like giant ships and carefully placed on the bottom of the Baltic Sea. The Fehmarn Belt Tunnel promises to change the European transport map, lying under one of the world's busiest transport routes and becoming a new engineering wonder of mankind. Following the Fehmarn Belt, we come to the Great Belt Fixed Link, Denmark's vital transport project. The Great Belt Fixed Link, inaugurated in 1,998 inches Denmark, connects the islands of Zealand and Funen, making travel easier for millions of people. The unique structure is both a bridge and a tunnel, with the eastern tunnel section stretching 8 kilometers and nearly 76 meters deep under the strait, offering the surreal experience of driving under the waves. The construction of the Great Belt Fixed Link was considered a crazy engineering challenge, as engineers had to use giant tunnel boring machines combined with installing precast concrete sections underwater to complete the project. The Great Belt Fixed Link has turned a long ferry journey into just a 10-minute drive, with a robust safety system that can withstand even the harshest storms. Located right under an Icelandic fjord, the spectacular Vodor Tunnel not only lets you do just that, but it also makes it a familiar sight. Opened in 1998, it lies beneath one of Iceland's most beautiful fjords, stretching nearly 10 kilometers and reaching a deepest point of 165 meters below sea level, deeper than many skyscrapers. Driving right under the Icelandic fjords offers a unique experience, shortening the journey from almost an hour to less than 10 minutes, connecting Reykjavik to the west more conveniently, and turning the winding road into a spectacular shortcut, both practical and full of adventure. Today, it is not only an iconic Icelandic attraction, but also serves a dual purpose, serving as practical transportation and offering unique adventure experiences to visitors. And right next is Norway's underwater wonder Ryfast Tunnel, where you can drive nearly 300 meters below the ocean floor. The Ryfast Tunnel, which connects Stavanger with Strand under the Ryfylke Fjord, is 14.5 kilometers long and is known as the longest underwater tunnel in the world. At its deepest point, the Ryfast Tunnel lies 290 meters below the surface of the water, deeper than the height of two statues of Liberty stacked on top of each other, an impressive figure that is overwhelming to anyone who hears it. Construction began in 2013. The Ryfast Tunnel was drilled through rock with advanced technology, overcoming harsh water pressure, and after 6 years, at a cost of $1 billion USD, was officially completed. The Ryfast Tunnel has replaced the slow ferries, offering a unique driving experience nearly 300 meters under the seabed. A truly unforgettable journey. You won't believe the next place that changed the world's transport map: the Sydney Harbour Tunnel, an underground icon connecting the two shores of Australia's most vibrant city. Opened in 1992, the Sydney Harbour Tunnel lies beneath the bay, built to relieve traffic on Australia's iconic harbour bridge. Nearly 96,000 vehicles pass through the 2.2 kilometers Sydney Harbour Tunnel every day, which connects the Warringah Freeway in the north with the Cahill Freeway in the city centre, at a depth of about 25 meters below sea level. Designed as a double underwater tunnel, built at a 30 degrees angle to the wharf above, it is both highly convenient and considered a masterpiece of sophisticated engineering. Taking more than 4 years to build, with hundreds of skilled workers and costing nearly $500 million, the Sydney Harbour Tunnel now allows drivers to comfortably pass under the sparkling waters of the harbour, shortening travel times and avoiding daily traffic jams. Continue the journey. Let's explore Karnafali Tunnel in Bangladesh. The country's first under-river project opens a major turning point for regional transport. Spanning 9.6 kilometers with nearly 3 kilometers underground at Chattogram, it is Bangladesh's first underwater tunnel. A breakthrough in Bangladesh's transport sector, the Karnafali Tunnel has significantly reduced travel time between the two sides of the city, with more than 2,000 vehicles passing through in just the first 12 hours after its inauguration. As part of the Belt and Road Initiative, the project will not only boost regional trade and connectivity, but also reshape tourism, particularly linking Chattogram with the famous Cox's Bazar beach. Built in collaboration between Bangladesh and China, the Karnafali Tunnel uses a technology of placing giant concrete blocks underwater to join together into a solid structure located about 30 meters below the riverbed. Driving through the Karnafali Tunnel is both breathtaking and terrifying, like rushing on a road about to be submerged by water, with the ocean pressing in on both sides. Making one wonder, will you keep going or go back to shore? Leave your comments below. The next step on the journey is the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge Tunnel, a spectacular cross-sea project combining bridge and tunnel. connecting three of Asia's most vibrant hubs. Inaugurated in 2018, the 4,000-meter-long undersea tunnel, of which 3.2 kilometers is underwater, 45 meters deep, connects the three bustling cities of Hong Kong, Zhuhai, and Macau, and is also part of the world's longest sea-crossing bridge system with a total length of 57 kilometers. The unique feature is that there are two artificial islands connecting the bridge to the tunnel. The giant tunnel sections were built on shore, released into the sea, and then aligned at the bottom with absolute precision. Considered one of the world's most daring projects, it shortens travel time from Hong Kong to Macau from hours to just 30 minutes, with the interesting point being that drivers must switch from left-hand to right-hand drive when entering mainland China. And now, let's explore the Cross Harbor Tunnel, the iconic project that opened the era of Hong Kong's first underwater tunnel. Opened in 1972, it was the first underwater structure connecting Hong Kong Island with Kowloon. The 1.9 kilometers long, two-lane cross-harbor tunnel runs under Victoria Harbor, connecting Hung Hom in Kowloon with Causeway Bay on Hong Kong Island. Once people relied solely on slow and overcrowded ferries, now more than 110,000 vehicles cross every day, making Cross Harbor one of the busiest tunnels in the world. It was built by prefabricating giant tunnels on land, then dropping them into the water and joining them perfectly at the bottom of the harbor, creating a structure that is both safe and sustainable, and is considered an engineering wonder of Hong Kong. Driving through the Cross Harbor offers a surreal feeling of being under the harbor, while also reshaping Hong Kong's traffic, connecting central areas more quickly and conveniently. After a journey through Cross Harbor, head to the Detroit-Windsor Tunnel, a special connection between the United States and Canada. The Detroit-Windsor Tunnel, opened in 1930, was the first international underwater vehicle tunnel, connecting the United States with Canada and ushering in a historic turning point in cross-border traffic. Lying 23 meters below the Detroit River, the Detroit-Windsor Tunnel is nearly 1 mile long, directly connecting Detroit, USA, with Windsor, Canada, becoming a strategic passage between the two countries. Building this tunnel was a huge challenge as it had to pass through layers of clay and rock under the busy waterway. But engineers cleverly placed and sealed giant steel pipes underwater, creating a safe and durable tunnel for vehicles. With 12,000 vehicles per day, the Detroit-Windsor Tunnel is both a busy traffic route and a symbol of US-Canada friendship, offering the unique experience of crossing the border under the river in just minutes. After crossing historic Detroit-Windsor, explore the incredible Ice Royer Tunnel with its underwater rotation. This is a unique and daring construction, located in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, connecting the two islands of Strio and Ioi. Nearly 7 miles long and more than 600 feet below the Atlantic Ocean, the Ice Royer Tunnel features a giant underwater rotation, a strange destination that has become a popular tourist attraction. At the center of the wheel, a jellyfish sculpture glowing with brilliant LED lights makes the journey feel like stepping into the future. To create this surreal experience, engineers conquered the hard volcanic rock under the Atlantic Ocean, transforming the Ice Royer Tunnel into a marvel of engineering and art. The Ice Royer Tunnel shortens travel time from more than an hour to just 15 minutes, giving people the unique experience of driving under whales swimming above, making the Faroe Islands not only a place of convenient transportation, but also an unforgettable underwater journey. From the magical underwater Ferris wheel of Ice Royer, the journey continues to the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel, New York's legendary transportation icon. Inaugurated in 1950, it became New York's largest underwater walkway right in the heart of the bustling city. Stretching nearly 2 miles and 100 feet below the East River, the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel is known as one of the longest continuous underwater vehicle routes in North America. Engineers dug and sealed huge sections of the tunnel to keep water out, but the biggest challenge came in 2012 when Hurricane Sandy flooded the tunnel with more than 86 million gallons of seawater. More than 50,000 vehicles pass through here every day, making Brooklyn Battery the lifeblood of New York and giving the feeling of gliding on a secret highway right under the city. Leaving bustling New York, let's go to China to explore the Yangtze River Tunnel, a modern wonder crossing the longest river in Asia. The Yangtze River Tunnel connects Taikang and Jiman under the majestic Yangtze River, becoming a bold symbol of modern Chinese transportation. At 24 miles long and 60 meters below the surface, the Yangtze River Tunnel is not only the longest underwater tunnel in China, but also surpasses all previous constructions in scale and boldness. Thousands of workers and giant building-sized digging machines conquered the hard rock and mud deep under the riverbed, creating a massive, safe, and sustainable engineering project called the Yangtze River Tunnel. With high-speed trains reaching 218 miles per hour, the Yangtze River Tunnel shortens the Shanghai-Nanning journey by 2 hours, while applying environmentally friendly technology to protect the river, becoming a symbol of speed, modernity, and sustainable development. Leaving the majestic Yangtze, we entered the Seikan Tunnel, which contains surprising underground stories. Japan's Seikan Tunnel connects the two islands of Honshu and Hokkaido, holding the title of the longest underwater tunnel in the world, becoming a magnificent symbol of modern engineering. With a length of 57 kilometers and a depth of 240 meters below sea level, surpassing the height of the Washington Monument, the Seikan Tunnel is worthy of being called a great miracle of mankind. After 17 years of construction at a cost of $7 billion USD, The Seikan Tunnel overcame countless challenges to allow high-speed trains to run at more than 130 kilometers per hour, shortening the journey and becoming a symbol of Japanese engineering. Passing Japan's majestic Seikan, we come to the Channel Tunnel, a construction connecting Europe and the undersea world. Considered a secret gateway under the sea, the English Channel Tunnel connects Folkestone, UK, with Calais, France, becoming a magical symbol of European connection. Stretching 50 kilometers, the Channel Tunnel is Europe's longest underwater tunnel and has been hailed as one of the 7 wonders of modern times, taking over 6 years to build with 13,000 workers, costing $21 billion, and challenging the task of digging through chalk 40 meters below the seabed. With train speeds of 160 kilometers per hour, the Channel Tunnel takes passengers from England to France in just 35 minutes, while also transporting cars, trucks, and goods, becoming a lifeline for European trade. Leaving behind the majestic English Channel, we continue to dive deep into China to meet the Taihu Tunnel, a masterpiece lying under the vast lake waters. Inaugurated in 2021, the Taihu Tunnel, located under a giant freshwater lake near Shanghai, is 6 kilometers long and more than 20 meters deep, considered the longest underwater highway tunnel in China. At a cost of nearly $1.5 billion USD, the Taihu Tunnel was built using advanced technology, meticulously joining giant concrete blocks under the lake to overcome harsh challenges. Offering a unique journey under the giant freshwater lake, the Taihu Tunnel not only shortens the distance between Shanghai and Nanjing, but also impresses with its brilliant LED lighting system, which is both safe and futuristic. And now, the journey brings us to the final stop, the Lærdal Tunnel in Norway, the world's longest mountain pass. Inaugurated in 2000, Norway's Lærdal Tunnel, connecting Lærdal and Årland, is considered the world's longest and most impressive trans-mountain transport masterpiece. 24.2 kilometers long and plunging 1,370 meters underground, the Lærdal Tunnel takes drivers on a magical journey through seemingly endless solid rock. After 5 years of arduous construction, engineers conquered the hard granite layer to create a giant tunnel through the mountain called Lærdal. Driving through Lærdal is a 20-minute journey into another world beneath the mountain. And more than just a transport route, it has become a creative symbol of human engineering and design. From wonders under the sea to great structures under the mountains, each tunnel is a testament to human intelligence and desire to conquer. The journey of discovery has ended, but the world out there still has countless wonders waiting. If you find this journey interesting, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share your feelings in the comments section to continue exploring other extraordinary things with me.